Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a state machine file in Quartus just like this right here. So let's begin here. First, you're going to want to create a new file. I'm just going to open this in a new Quartus window so it's nice and easy for me to reference. So you're going to create a new Quartus file, as I have done so already. And you want to make sure that you have a state machine file ready to go as well. And if not, it could be found pretty easily. Give it about a few seconds to open up the project, and there we go. So now you can go over to New, State Machine File, and see we have a reset and a clock, but we don't have any other inputs. So now we're going to do that. There should be a setup wizard in here to help you. You just attach the window, and there we go. So there we go, State Machine Wizard. Go ahead and create a new machine design. Synchronous. We have X as our input and Y as our output. So now we have states. Let's go ahead and create state 0. State 1. State 2. And then state 3. Now we have our transitions. So if I'm going to go over here and look at my transitions, I'll go over in this wizard and I'll show you. We have our states right here, 0 through 3, and then we have our transitions. So in order to do these transitions, first you obviously have to select the state. For me, I'll go state 0. So it goes state 0, 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2. And compared to this is a pretty easy process comparing to like building such ALU or anything. It's nice and simple, it gets straight to the point. So you have your source states right here. And now we can go ahead and set our destinations. So in this one, state 0, state 1, state 0, state 3, 0, 0, and then 2 and 2. So we got 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 0, and then 2 and 2. So state 0 goes to state 0, and this is where the whole state thing kicks in when x not, or when x is 0. State 0 goes to state 1 if x is high, state 1 goes to state 0 if x is low, State 1 goes to state 3 if x is high. State 3 goes to state 0 if x is low. Same with state 2. State 3 goes to state 2 if it's equal to x. And state 2 will repeat itself if it's equal to x, which is high. Alright, so tilde x, and then we have x. We get tilde x again, and x again. Get 2 tilde x's in here. And then x is right here. You also want to make sure too that your reset is active high. And then you have your actions. I don't believe we have actions in here. If we do, oh, yes we do. So why will output 1 when state 1 is not x, state 2 is not x, or state 3 is not x? State 1, state 2, state 3, go not x. And there we go. And we can go ahead and hit OK. And there's our state machine. So how does it work in a waveform setting? Well, I will show you that as well. Go ahead and save your file. Go ahead, start your compilation. And while you're at it too, go ahead and open up ModelSim. ModelSim will let us display states and show us what's going on pretty much. You can go ahead and open. It's actually also important too that you create an HDL file first as well. So go ahead, create HDL file, create a VHDL. Oh, hold on. I guess that was the wrong file. Here we go. Now we can create an HDL. VHDL was not successful. One of the transitions is always true. Remaining transitions cannot occur. To all output ports. Which is strange because the other one should be the same thing going on. Go ahead and double check your transitions. I believe I just forgot to add one. Go ahead and edit. There it is. So for some reason it won't work. There we go. Now we can generate the HDL file. And there it is. Go ahead and process that. And now you can go ahead and open up ModelSim. Go ahead and browse the file location. Mine would be under State Machine, Output Files. Call it State Machine here. Click OK. Create a simulation. Go ahead and create. Actually, what I'm going to do is double check my problems and I'll be right back. Alright, once you have everything compiled for ModelSim and stuff, go ahead and, well, by compiling it, all you have to do is just go to Compile, Compile Selected, and then afterwards, once you're done, go to Start Simulation, select Work, then State Machine. Make sure you select these and then add wave. These open up in a new window. Go ahead and set the clock for following edge. Your reset should start high for about 1 or 2 cycles. And here we go. All you have to do is run it. And as you can see here, state 0. X is still 0. We'll force this low. So X is still 0. So that means it'll loop right back to state 0. If X was 1, however, it'll move over to state 1. If we head back to 0 with X, we get state 0. But what if we went with 1 from state 1? We move to state 3. What if we force this low? Oh. What if we decided to force X low? Go ahead and run that. And then afterwards, you'll go back to state 0. If you can see the pattern here, if you put X down to 0, then you'll go right back to state 0. Now we go back up to 1. And this will show us our 7th transition here. Because 0 to 0 is a transition, 1 to 1 is a transit, 0 to 1 is a transition, 1 to 0 is a transition, 1 to 3 is 1, 3 to 0 is also 1. So we got 5 so far. But what if we kept going with 1? We'll go right to state 2, giving us our 6th transition. What if we kept it at 1? It'll just stay at state 2, like shown in the diagram, which will give us our 7th transition. And finally, say I want to bring it back down to 0. It'll go right back to state 0. So anyways, this was how to run ModelSim. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to your professor, and I'll see you guys in a later video.